Alright, so I've shown you how to do a basic message in Winlink, and I've showed you how to send a template in Winlink. What I'm going to do is show you about multiple templates, how to deal with them. So I'm going to give you a scenario. The scenario is you are serving at a shelter for the Salvation Army or the Red Cross. If I get a template for Salvation Army, we'll use it, otherwise it'll be Red Cross. You sign in as net control, you sit down, you are getting set up to go. The other outgoing net control is still handling duties while you're getting arranged, ready to go. Aries tells you you need to have an ICS 214 and ICS 309, and you need to keep copies of whatever you send off. If you read the ICS 309 and that, they tell you that it's supposed to be sent to your documentation unit, as well as your supervisor, who is supposed to take care of that for you. Keep a copy for yourself. Okay. The reason you're doing this is in case somebody sues somebody else or some other legal issue arises to where they say, hey, you were there. What did you see, hear, smell, taste, think, or do? And you can open up your ICS 214 and your ICS 309 and go, well, here you go. Here's what I saw, smelled, think, thought, taste, did. Okay? It is basically covering your butt. So, the way you do this in Winlink, you can do it one of two ways. You can open up a bunch of notepad files and do tab delimited, which is a pain. You can write notes out and then transcribe them. Kind of a pain depending on how you like to do things. You can also do it this way. You go into your messages, open a new message, you select your template. First one that I would always do is the 214. Okay. Get that one ready. I'm going to load up some data because I've already done this video and I have data saved. Nothing's saved. So activity, I'm going to say today's date and time. Click that. You want to have that covered. Okay. You don't have to go this far, but I'm going to. Okay. Always fill out your name. Otherwise, when you go to save the template later, it will yell at you. Okay. You've got your message open. You can click select template. Actually, I'm going to do it this way because I said I was going to do a 309, right? So I screwed that up. All right. So I start my 309. I'm going to load up some data because, like I said, I saved some. So what I showed here is if you send a message to somebody, it goes in. Okay? If you receive a message from somebody, it goes in the log. If you relay a message from somebody to somebody else, it goes in the log. If you hear somebody sending a message to someone else, even if it involves you or your shelter, unless you actively participate, it does not go in the log. If you just hear it, you don't report it. They need to report it. If you say something in that message, even if it's, hey, he's right, it goes in the log. Okay. So, Go back to my new message because I want to see if this will work. Go to my standard templates. I do not see anything for Salvation Army in here. So yep. So Salvation Army is not in here. Unless it's under California, but it's not going to be under California, so we'll just do the American Red Cross. Do the daily shelter report that I filled out before. So I will load up my shelter data from before. So that way, if I have it saved here, I don't. Okay, apparently I didn't save that shelter data. Alright. So click the date. So one thing to note, I am actually putting the dashes in there. If you just type in all the numbers, it's all the numbers. So, 5, just kind of. So, preparer is going to be the shelter manager, most likely. It could be you, probably not. You're obviously not going to be able to sign for them, but you're going to print out their name and then print out their signature. If someone from the Red Cross wants to chime in about this, I would appreciate it to where they can tell me, if I am sending this through Winlink, should I fill out this signature or not? So, save it. The reason I tell you to save it is because if you do another message, you break your connection. Okay, so regardless of what you're doing, before you're done, you save your data. Okay. Let me do this. And I generated. And then I will say, I'm going to change the time. The only reason I'm changing time is because I'm not going to sit here that long. You're just going to want to click on this, let the time come up, click OK. Handed over duties to, and then you're going to say, okay. I don't know who AB0SLX is. Never heard of them, don't know them. Save your data. Okay. Go ahead and close these windows. You don't need them after you saved. They don't do you any good after you saved. They don't do you any good after you've done a message. So the reason I'm telling you all this is because I can do this. I can say WB. I want to show you this as well. Every time you send somebody something through here, it populates them in your contacts. So actually, I'm just going to send them to myself. Okay. There you go. So I've ran through my days. I've got to send off my shelter message. So I'm going to send it to myself again. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to select my template. I'm going to select this. I'm going to select my daily shelter report. I'm going to load up that daily shelter report that I just did. I believe it's it'll be the one called shelter report. Submit it. Close it. Send it. Post to outbox. You cannot load multiple templates. So, do another message, new message, select template, close that. Do my ICS 214, load my 214 data. It's all set. Submit it. You're done with that one. If you have multiple pages, you have multiple pages. Send it to me. Okay. Post to my outbox. New message. Do my ICS 309. You're going to do this for everyone that you do. Okay. Submit it. Post to the outbox. Open my telnet session. Start it and send and receive. I still did not get the one that I sent earlier, so that's odd. Maybe it doesn't like me. Okay. So that is how you handle multiple templates and why you should do multiple templates. Again, if you're from the Red Cross, please tell me if we're supposed to fill out that signature or not. Assuming that somebody else is actually preparing the report and we are filling it out and submitting it. Because the understanding I have is as an Aries person, we are not the ones filling out that report. You are. We are just the traffic handler. So, yeah. Let me know if I'm right about filling out the signature or not. So, all right. Thank you.